250 American students, showing a vast majority of support to the chant from the river to the sea. The ones who are not familiar, Israel is lying from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea. So if we speak about free Palestine from the river to the sea, it means that actually annihilation of the state of Israel. So these 250 students were asked, and here are the results. 53% couldn't name the river or the sea. Some said Caribbean Sea. More than 10% thought Arafat was an Israeli first president. More than 25% didn't hear about the Oslo Accords. After learning, and this is the most important thing, after learning a handful of basic facts about the region, more than 67% said they now reject the chant.
Buddhism is a successful city. That was a question I was getting in here during the coffee. It was chosen as the best, most friendly city for business by Financial Times and the eye. It was selected as a green capital for the European Union for the next year.
Now let the numbers speak. So far we have supported more than 4,000 companies in a variety of sectors in Bulgarian economy, out of which 300 are startups. 2,000 new jobs have been created, and private equity combined with public resources double the amount of funding which was deployed to the companies in Bulgaria. Partners and companies, something that I would like to mention is that we are trying to support stakeholders with non-financial help. And I will give you just one example of that. Before 2019, before the funds was tapped in the market, there were only 3 registered alternative investment funds in the Financial Supervision Commission. Now there are 27.
The key to attract the investors' attention is really to talk about these success stories of companies who are already here.
Before that, we didn't have embassy there, and obviously Saudi Arabia is a key country in the Middle East. So today we are trying to analyze the situation in this region. It was a really exciting time for me because for these almost 4 years I spent there, the changes in these countries, to my opinion, was revolutionary. It's extraordinary changes. Now Saudi Arabia is a country with the highest GDP per capita since the last several decades. Oil industry, the price of the oil products, which is true, but we have lost 4 or 5 years in Saudi Arabia and other reasons, and this is exactly the investments in education, in innovations, and complete change of the business climate there. They changed completely the regulations for the foreign companies.
Bulgaria has excellent prospect in terms of doing the business with Middle East and also looking on the conflict with Ukraine, with the Ukrainian business coming in Bulgaria. So we are into the crossroads between the two continents and linking and bridging the Middle East and the Europe, the Ukraine and the Western Europe. We have a lot of Bulgarian companies which are working and we are servicing them, which are making trades and production for the Middle East, including here.
For a small country and a small nation like Bulgaria, we have no choice but for our companies to become international. If there's a focus to what we do in the investment and in the private equity and venture capital ecosystem, It is that we want to help Bulgarian companies become international and regional leaders and continental leaders. Why not? For that, we need more support, more leadership from politicians and from government, and we also need a bit of effort from ourselves. Thank you.
I think there's potential for two-way investments. It is clear now that there are quite a few of the countries of the Middle East where various important players are looking for diversification away from the region or from Western Europe are now that they are traditional investment markets. And I think that our region is well positioned to make a case as an investment destination. But conversely, most of these countries, case in point Saudi Arabia, are actively courting foreign investors. And I am confident that there are plenty of opportunities for innovative and enterprising companies from the region to be positioned well to offer services and goods in these markets. I think that almost for force, we'll have to start with larger projects and by attracting larger investors. They open up the way and become examples for the smaller companies.